Hey everyone! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm a first-time mom to a beautiful baby girl who's now 7 months old. And today I'm sharing with you the baby products that I've used the most from newborn stage until 6 months. These are the items that got me through the long nights, growth spurts, blowouts, you name it. So first part's going to be the feeding essentials. So for bottles, I went with the Philips Avent glass bottles. This is 4 ounce. I also have the glass bottles that are 8 ounces. I did try the Dr. Brown's anti-colic bottles. Now, I experienced a lot of spilling with it. And to be quite honest with you, I felt like my baby still had colic with Dr. Brown bottle. Sorry, I have braces, so if you hear a lisp, it's because of that. She responded really well with these bottles, and still to this day, she really loves these bottles. And baby goes in the back, so you're gonna hear her babble. The bottle warmer that I used, somebody purchased for me through my baby registry. I will put a picture of it somewhere on the screen. I used that, didn't have any issues with it. It still works really well to this day. I did have the Mom Cozy breastfeeding pillow. Now, I saw a TikTok video a few months ago showing that I was using it wrong this entire time.
The pillow is probably your issue. Do you breastfeed like this with your baby on the pillow and you're doing this to bring the breast down to your baby and you're stuck feeding like this, and then you start to relax and you're trying to figure out why your baby has a shallow latch? Let's talk about it. First tip, if you are breastfeeding your baby and they are resting on the pillow and you are doing this motion to get baby to latch, stop. The reason being is because, one, you are putting a lot of tension here in your neck and your shoulders, and it's going to be uncomfortable. You're going to be trying to figure out, why does your neck feel so tense? The second thing is you have baby chilling in your lap, basically, and you are pulling this breast down to baby. And what ends up happening is, as you do start to relax and that baby's on and you think everything's going good and you start to relax, baby's still way down here while your breast is moving way back here. So think about it like this. Baby got on nice and strong, but then the more you started to pull this breast back and leaving baby down here, they ended up at your nipple. And that's when we start getting that bruised nipple, pain, damage, or baby just not getting enough milk and never seeming to be satisfied. It's fine for the pillow to be down here kind of in your lap, because the pillow is not for the baby. The pillow is for you to rest your arms and your shoulders on, not for you to rest the baby on. So make sure that the pillow is in the right position. The other thing is, you don't want the pillow to be too high up.
I'm sure I was using it wrong because I still felt like I was leaning forward too much and it was hurting my back. And then for her too, it was uncomfortable for her because she had a stiff neck. Yes, yes, yes! Just to bounce like a little bunny. This, love them. Love them. Absolutely love them. 100% cotton. It absorbs really, really well. I use the extra ones during bath time as well. But muslin cloths, I think that's how you pronounce it, my faves. So definitely add this to your baby registry. I will insert a picture of the bottle sterilizer that I used, and again, it worked really well for me. As she's 7 months, I don't sterilize her bottles every single day. I will do sterilize them once a week. I just hand wash them, and then I have a little drying rack from Munchkin that I use to just dry her bottle. I either got some bibs on Amazon or at Winners, and I just try to make sure that everything is always 100% cotton. She was experiencing very bad colic and abdominal pain. My chiropractor did recommend for her to get this brand. I don't know if it's a French brand, but this brand does have teething medicine that I heard works excellent for babies that are teething. But this worked really well when she had colic. It doesn't kick in right away. You do have to wait a little bit, but she did feel a lot better when I would give her these drops. Tap this part off and then just squeeze in the drops. For teething, she doesn't have any teeth yet, but I do notice that her gums have been itching her sometimes. It's been itching her for the past couple of months now. I don't know if something else is bothering her, but when I go see her pediatrician, he doesn't say anything. He's not concerned. I do have this I have to find a picture of it on Amazon where you can put fruits in it. I usually put frozen fruits in this and then just let her suck on it, or rub her gums on it. For the pacifier, she did use the Philips Avent pacifier. She loved this one. This one is for 0 to 3 months. When I had to switch pacifiers, it took 2 weeks for her to completely let this one go. See, now she wants it. Completely let this one go and then move on to another pacifier. So I try to follow the guidelines if it says 0 to 3 months or 3 to 6 months, and try to switch up the pacifier. For bath time, I do use the Aquaphor wash and shampoo. It's tear free. I love that it's unscented. I did used to use the Honest brand, but I noticed that she did have a few skin reactions. I do have the Frida Baby, I forgot what you call this. She only experienced a little bit of cradle cap, but this always takes it out. I will put coconut oil on her hair. Her body, I use the CeraVe moisturizing cream. I don't know if you can see that. And then I ended off with some CeraVe healing ointment. And it leaves her skin so smooth. I love this little combo. For clothing items, I'm a big fan of the double zip onesies. You get them at Carter's. Old Navy has some. Double zip? I'll take double zip over buttons. It's just so much more convenient. It has the zipper at the bottom here. Perfect for diaper changes. What? Perfect. For sleeping essentials, what I did like are these sleep gowns that has a zipper at the bottom. So it's really easy during night changes. So she doesn't feel that cold. I just have to pull out her legs and then change her diaper. This. And she's with a winter baby, so I had a lot of fleece ones. So for laundry detergent, I use the Dapple Baby. Now for hangers, I usually get the ones that are kind of velvety. I ordered these clothing dividers on Amazon just to sort out her clothing. It just makes life a lot easier for me and for whoever that needs to pick something real quick out of her closet. For socks that actually stay on, I love these cotton socks that I got off of Amazon. It's like a grippy material at the bottom. I try to size up. These ones are 6 to 12 months. Now, Malika's favorite toys. I got this for her when she turned 3 months, I believe. Every month, I try to get her like a gift, a toy, either a gift or an experience. The point where she would never want to let go of this ball. She loved this ball and she just kept practicing on how to grasp. You want it? See? She wants it. I got it at Shoppers Drug Mart for teething toy, crinkle toys, crinkle books. She loves this little book. I believe it was my husband's coworkers that purchased this book for her. She loves it. She loves that she can like squeeze onto it and it makes noise. And she loves putting the little parts into her mouth. I try to read her the story in the book too. She loves this book. What I was really strict on from like day one, made sure that every single day we would read a book, which she has plenty of. Yes. I would make sure that me and Daddy, time out of our day, would practice visual tracking with contrast cards, black and white cards. Now I did have this. This does come with a mirror. You want me to grab you? Yes. Okay, come. Baby girl wants to be included always. I love that for him. You want to be included? Yeah. I love you. And for tummy time, she always hated tummy time. She still does to this day. I did purchase her the Fisher Price, the piano with the mat that all the babies love. I purchased that for her when she was 2 months. And she loves the piano part, but when I put her on her stomach, she'll be on it for a few minutes and then she's gonna be screaming on top of her lungs. I'm still trying to get her to enjoy tummy time. I'm trying to find different ways. Now that she is getting a little bit older, she can do tummy time a little bit longer. She's still hitting her milestones. She is starting to roll now. And I've noticed that she is trying to crawl. She has been trying to push herself a little bit. So we're hitting these milestones. And she's taking it one day at a time. For health and grooming, I need to fix this. I have an electric nail filer. This, love her down. Been using this since she's been a newborn. And every time I use this, I pretend I'm in a nail salon with her and I'm her nail technician. I'll be like, what color do you want today? I try to make it fun for her because sometimes she does not want to cut her nails. Swabs for her ears. I've been using these by Parents' Choice. I don't know if you can see them. Since she's a winter baby, she did get sick a few times. This, lifesaver. This, lifesaver. But this, she knows that it's time for mommy to clear my mucus. So this, love her down. And I usually use the Salinex nasal drops. This, I believe, it does say that you have to wait until baby is 3 weeks to use it. In the beginning, I would just use this. And then as she got a little bit older, I did start adding the drops. Helps. When she's sick, this is my lifesaver. It does have a filter in it. Don't worry. When you suck it in, you're not going to suck in mucus. You're not going to have mucus in your mouth. Just make sure that you have the filter in it, or else you will be sucking in some boogers. So, yes. This, love her. I also have a electric thermometer, what they used to use on us during COVID. I also have the thermometer which she put underneath your armpit, but baby girl hates that one. For sleeping essentials, we did have a bassinet in the beginning. It was called the iHoming bassinet from Amazon. This girl probably slept in the bassinet like 8 times. After she turned 3 months, that bassinet became storage. Like, it's already packed away. She does co-sleep with us. It's a lot easier for me and for her. Did experience a lot of acid reflux. For peace of mind, it was better for her to sleep beside me, and she does sleep a lot better. I sleep a lot better when we're sleeping next to each other. I can't even recommend a good bassinet for you because I barely used it. If I were to be blessed with the next child, I think I would just skip and get a crib instead of adding a bassinet to my baby registry. For my diapering must-haves, my ultimate favorite diaper, Rascals. These, she has not had any type of diaper rashes with this brand. It's super absorbent. I love that there's a yellow line, and whenever the diaper is dirty, it turns into a dark line. I tried Huggies. She did have a few diaper rashes with them. Tried the Pampers Swaddlers. She reacted bad to those. Rascals is what works well for us so far. For wipes, I either go for the Rascals sensitive wipes. Again, no reaction. We did initially use the Huggies brand, and it was okay, but I prefer the Rascals wipes and then the water wipes. Anytime she has a blowout, trust and believe I am pulling out the water wipes. Trust and believe I'm pulling out the water wipes. I got the Babbleroo diaper bag. So much space, so many compartments. But my favorite thing about it, this front pocket, I can store my bottles. I can store 3 bottles in here, okay? And there's a little pouch for you to place your pacifier. It did come with a changing pad. I don't know where it is. I'll have to look for it. And then there's space. There's so much space and so much departments. I added this in my baby registry, and I'm so happy that I got it. So, favorite diaper bag, love it. This really helped me during the newborn stage. I felt like I was overpacking. I was packing extra bottles, extra bibs, extra clothes, extra burp cloths. What else? A lot of diapers. I was overpacking, and I'm happy that this bag has the space, enough space for me to carry everything. For diaper rash cream, I use, I'm going to insert a picture, but I use any diaper rash cream that has zinc in it. and I've only had to use it a few times. Now I do have a change table in the little den. And whenever I'm out in public, I will either use the changing pad from the diaper bag, or what you can also use are dog pads. So I carry a few in my diaper bag, and as soon as I'm done changing her in the public washroom, I just throw this out in the garbage immediately. For diapering, I always use the Aquaphor as well. Always been a big fan of Aquaphor. I use it on myself, especially when I have extremely dry skin in the wintertime. Love Aquaphor. So for the stroller, we have the Maxi Cozy Zelia 5-in-1 travel system. So it comes with the bassinet that turns into a toddler seat, or infant toddler seat. And then we also have the car seat and the base of the stroller. Now, I don't mind the stroller. My main issue is that the wheels keep locking, and it's bothering her too. Like every time, especially in the winter time. Oh my goodness, because Canadian winters are harsh. Like, you're talking about piles of snow, the city's not shoveling the sidewalk. So I'm trying to like push the stroller. It's a full body workout. It would lock so many times, and the amount of times I was embarrassed just because I'm like pushing the stroller and then it would just lock, and then me and baby girl were just jerking. Like, what? That's one of my main issues I have with that stroller system. But aside from that, I really enjoy the stroller. The base, it has a lot of storage space, especially when I'm grocery shopping. Now the car seat, baby girl hated the car seat as a newborn. She's just now not minding. They did say that don't keep your baby in the car seat for more than 2 hours. So if I know I'm going on a long walk with her, or if I'm having a long shopping day with her, I always make sure that I use the bassinet part of the stroller. I use the Infantino baby carrier. Baby girl loves that. She loves that carrier. Now, I do notice that we both get hot in that carrier sometimes. It could be my hormones, just because I'm sweating a lot more. I'm creating more body heat, so it's kind of creating an uncomfortable experience for her. But for the most part, she does enjoy the carrier. White noise machine. I have I believe this is called the Dream Egg on Amazon. I love this. I love this. I love this sound machine. She knows that once this machine is on at nighttime, it's time for bed. Like, she knows that when this is on, it's time to sleep. So it does have multiple settings here. There's the baby, there's white noise, there's nature sounds, there's a timer, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 90 minutes. I usually turn on the baby sound and put a baby lullaby. I did have a baby monitor, but from Arenti, but I've been experiencing a lot of issues with it, and it just like completely stopped working on me. Now, when I did use it, I really liked it because it always gave me an alert, a notification every time there was movement around the camera. I always like kept the camera on. I was away, and then I got an alert that there's movement. So then I'm like, okay, nobody's in the bedroom, where I'm not home. She's not home. And then I check, and then I see a little white orb. I'm going to show you a picture. That was kind of freaky, but any night lights, we had the Hatch Rest machine, which has numerous of different colors. For baby bouncer, we had the Ergo Baby 3-in-1 bouncer. You have to manually bounce the baby. For playmat, we have the Z Baba playmat that we got on Amazon. I feel like she feels like she's being caged in, like I'm putting her on punishment or something, because she'll play a little bit and then she'll look around and be like, okay, I don't want to be in here anymore, and start crying. Or some mornings I'll put her in there and then she'll immediately start crying. And it's just like, girl, you need to learn how to play independently. You know, sometimes I do have to go in there with her and play. But yeah, I do try to put all her favorite toys in there. And sometimes baby girl's like, I'm not having it. I do not want to be in there today. So And that's everything. Those are the baby items I use the most during my daughter's first 6 months. If you're currently pregnant or in the thick of the newborn stage, you're doing an amazing job. Let me know in the comments what your must-have baby items were. If you found this helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more mom life content, and I'll see you in the next video. Now, in order to say thank you for hitting 200 subscribers on my YouTube channel, I am giving away $50 Canadian via PayPal to one lucky subscriber. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel. You have to like and comment on any video. You could comment your baby's favorite food or any recipes you like for me to try for my baby while she's on her baby-led weaning journey. And on July 6th, I'm going to choose one lucky winner and you will be $50 richer. But again, thank you so much for subscribing, for liking, for watching, for commenting. I really appreciate it. I love working hard and putting content out there for you guys to watch. I love it when you guys ask me questions or if you guys make comments about anything. I do sincerely from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. And that's it. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.